Alright, hello YouTube. Today we're gonna do a wonder trade on Pokemon X and Y. As you can see, I'm here in the forest. I went through the game, beat the game, but I'm gonna show you some wonder trades today. And so let's see if we can do some cool wonder trades and get something for nothing. Everyone likes getting something for nothing. So basically we go through the player search system and we gotta have internet on, which is on now. And so basically now we're going to do a wonder trade. The wonder trade works. It trades with somebody all over the world. You never know what you're going to get. And we're just going to see what we get today. So I kind of have some things in a box that I've been wanting to trade. Have a Honedge, a Combi. I caught some of these just for fun, see what I could get with them. Bunnelby, Pansear, Panpour, and a Scatterbug. So we're going to trade one of these off and trade 5 times and see what we get at the end of 5 trades. Usually it ends pretty good, but you never know, so hopefully we get something for nothing. It's better than a level 2 Bunnelby, I guess, with the ability of Cheek Pouch, which I guess it can hold 2 berries, I think is what it is. If I'm wrong, correct me, I don't know. But we're going to trade this Bunnelby. It's a level 2 Bunnelby I caught and a Pokeball. So let's see what happens when we trade Bunnelby. So what it's going to do is it's going to look for a trader, and as soon as it finds a trade partner it'll pop up, and if it takes too long to find one I'll just skip forward with the magic of video editing. Alright, here we got one. We got this guy wants Coughings, Randy55 from Ontario, Canada. Hello. So you get our Bunnelby. And we got an Eevee. Alright, so already off to a great start. I really like Eevees. Just for some reason, he sent out an Eevee. It was probably bred. Most of the ways these things come, if they're not, you know, something caught in the wild, or I guess Eevee's caught in the wild. We'll see here in a second. So we got an Eevee for a Bunnelby. That's pretty cool. But what most people do is they will breed the Pokemon, trying to get the shiny Eevee or, you know, whatever. And so they'll breed and they'll have just multiple boxes on boxes. So here's our Eevee. It's a level 1 ability Runaway. So it can run away, I guess. Apparently this was a bred one. As you can see, it's level 1. So level 1. So it was bred at one point, and so now we just have a normal. But as you can see, it's got this little thingy here. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's trained or something. I don't know. So we're going to trade our Eevee away. I have an Eevee in another box and a Ditto, so I'm not too worried about that. Because I think Ditto can breed with anything. Because Ditto's weird like that. So we're going to trade our Eevee off. So now we got Bunnelby was level 2, and we got an Eevee at level 1 now. And so let's see what we can get for an Eevee. Oh, it's all Ogre. Evan from West Virginia in the US. Hello to you. You get our Eevee today. So, goodbye. Sending Eevee to Evan. Goodbye, Eevee. I just barely met you. I don't really know you. Oh, we got a Fennekin. Okay. So somebody sent over a Fennekin. Again, mostly the starters and things are probably bred. Fennekin is, you know, one of those bred starters. Take good care of Fennekin. That's good. Okay. And so as you can see, my camera focuses on itself. I can't figure out how to turn that off. If anyone wants to leave a comment in the section below, it'll be down there, about how to turn autofocusing off. That would be cool. So now we got a Fennekin. So let's look at this Fennekin. We gotta save the game every time. That's a hassle, but at least it doesn't take as long as it did in the old games. So here's our box again. We're gonna go to Fennekin. He's a level 1. So it's either, oh, he's got a little bit of training. Looks like his ability is Blaze. That's a cool ability. But he's a timid nature. So his attack's a little less, but his defense and his special attacks seem to be a little more even, which is kind of cool. let's just trade the Finnegan off. I started with Brokey, so I have the Finnegan line. So that was 3, I believe. We got Eevee and then Finnegan. So we're going to trade our Finnegan off. It was probably either bred or how you get one at the end of the game if you picked Brokey, which is what I did, and I got one at the end of the game, which was kind of cool. So they probably tried to get a shiny Finnegan, which is pretty cool. You can breed your starters. I guess that works. This person, Sarah, says battle please. She's from the US. I didn't get to see what state she was from, but she's gonna get a Finnegan. So here's trade number 4. Oh, we got a love disc. Okay, so she sent me some love. Maybe I can send her some love. I don't know. Maybe she's like 4 and she just really likes love disc. Who knows? So she sent me some love disc. That's pretty cool. I like love disc. I don't like how when you got the old rod in the game, I can't remember what city you're in, but you go and you look at this giant picture of a golden Magikarp, and you're like, oh man, this is a cool statue of a gold Magikarp, and you talk to the fisherman. And when you're talking to the fisherman, he's like, oh, here you go, you have this old rod, you can go fishing. And so I was thinking, oh man, I can go catch a Magikarp now and get me a Gyarados, because Gyarados had a Mega Evolution. I was pretty excited about that, since Magikarp's my favorite. So I was like, I'm gonna go catch a Magikarp. And so I walk outside and there's some water. So I'm like, oh sweet, I can catch a Magikarp right away. Since there's a giant gold statue, that means there should be one really close. Marceline from Florida in the US, hello to you. You get our last trade of the day. We're gonna send over your love disc to you. Let's see what we get. We get the new fairy type. I can't remember what the name. Flabebe, I think is what it is. Kind of a flower fairy type. Flabebe. That's pretty cool. I like Flabebe. I haven't caught it. Apparently there's different ones, different colors you can get for each flower. So that's yeah, that's our wonder trade. That's our wonder trade for today. We traded. We got a Flabebe in the end for a bunnelby, which wasn't too bad. Eevee was kind of cool. So maybe next time we will trade. Let's see what we got here. Got all kinds of things in our Pokedex. So, hey, we get the Flabebe, we got other things we can trade, we got the love disc. Hey, we'll trade a Bidoof next time. Anyway, so the Magikarp thing, here I am, you know, trying to catch a Magikarp, because I like Magikarp. He's one of my favorites. He stays on my team. He usually evolves into Gyarados, but just in, you know, Pokemon-wise, I like Magikarp. So that's gonna be that trade. But I never caught a Magikarp, and I was kind of saddened by that. Let's stop this.